Hello everyone, I'm RedHerring and I'm here to distract you. Welcome to my Football Manager 2023 series, Non-League to Top League. Today we'll be looking at our season review, transfers and the first two games of the new season. A little bit of audio problem on this video, so as you'll probably see, we won't actually get into seeing actually the proper commentary over the top of this. Hello everyone, welcome to our season review for you. So let's have a little look how we have done for the season and what they rate and who they think our best players were, transfers and stuff like that. So, I thought he might get it. This is a shame because I thought Philippe deserved it a little bit more. He did score 30 goals, but it's taken him 50 appearances. I guess he has got the 13 assists, so it's not bad. So yeah, okay, not a bad overall. David definitely come in and did a good job, hasn't he? What's that, four goal contributions in 9? That's not bad, is it? Who was our worst signing? I always like to look at that. Sometimes the worst signing is just play like one game for us because I needed this last resort in there. Yeah, like Bruno. 6 million, he's only a youngster, he's played 2 games, yeah, he didn't play very well, and the same as the other young centre-back. So really, the one that played the most games, he did come off the bench a lot, probably was this guy, even though a 6.7 is not that bad, really. So, not bad overall for signings. So, they wanted us to qualify the Europa League. We actually qualified for the Champions League because we finished 4th, which I wanted to do because I couldn't do another season of not having any Champions League football. I know it's still not guaranteed because we still have to win our qualifiers, but at least we turned this bit of dodgy form, because in the first 5 games, wow, we lost 4. I didn't realise it was that bad, and then we just went on a nice run, and then it went a little bit near iffy again near the end of the season. But overall, they wanted us just to reach it proper, which was just to get through the qualifier. We got to the semi-final, so that's not bad. Just a bit of a disappointing loss at the end. And again, they only want us just to get to the latter stages. We got to the quarterfinals. We did face Dortmund. Yeah, probably could have done a little bit better in that one as well. Biggest win was in that cup game. Match to remember, was that 2-1 near the end of the season, was that? This is the 12th of the 12th. We beat them twice then, did we? Stuttgart? Wow, okay. I didn't realise that. And then goal of the season went to David. That goal we scored against Augsburg. I thought it was a mistake by the goalkeeper, but they've given it as a goal of the season. Overall, nothing's changed here. A few drops in revenue. I don't know why. I don't know why that drops, and that sponsorship I can understand, but that drops. If we've had the same sort of games. We've even got further in the Europa League, so this is what I don't understand. Oh, he's got in there. Yeah, probably 2 of the new guys up there. I was expecting to see Eric or Henry, but that's fine. How are they lined up? Yeah, probably those 2 do get it because he played more. Jared played more in there. That probably was the back 3 really that in the end won it. And that probably is my right back and my left back. Probably need some upgrades there, to be honest with you. Awards. Again, my words all mixed up. So Eric actually breaks the assists, and then once he did that, he went off the boil a little bit. He got the most man of the matches, and then the youngest goal scorer goes to Mads at 18. I thought we would have a younger goal scorer than that, but fans player goes to Javier. Same as young player, same as sign of the season. Goal of the season we've seen. He was our top goal scorer with 30 goals. Eric, we know, was the top assist maker. We know he just won most man of the matches. He got the highest rating, and Nikolic got the best pass completion. Any rewards to anyone? German newcomer, so that was for last year, and these 2 are actually for this year. So we have got probably the best striker and young striker in the world at the moment. So I imagine he's probably going to be snapped up soon. Then it's just our timeline. We did reach 900 games at one point. I can't believe. We zoom along. There we go. Yeah, 900 games for us there, and then points haul for the most points for them. But that was our season review. Not much to see there, but we do get a little bit of money now coming in. We've got how it went, so we know about where they are now. We got 2 million to pay to the staff and stuff. They did win it in the end, so at least we lost to the winners, which is sort of okay, I guess. So we did lose to the eventual winners. I thought there was usually more than this, but that is it. That was a very quick season review. So we'll just get into transfers. Yeah, I don't know what else to show you now, but yeah, I thought it was going to be a little bit longer than that. But that's our season review over. Oh, that was what I was going to show you. They haven't given me a massive budget for next season. Finances is where they go, not transfers. So the wage budget is going to go up to 1.3. We're just spending underneath it at the moment. We're spending over it, so maybe I need to adjust my budget quickly, just so it doesn't look bad. And then yeah, they're going to give us pretty much what we've got now in the bank. So meh. So no real change of our budget, our limit really giving people 50,000. So we are going to have to stick with the team that we've got, which is fine because they're getting older now, getting a bit more experienced. Means hopefully they might be a little bit better for us. But yeah, season review done. So I'll see you at transfers and the start of the season. So this is the transfers that we've made for the season. So I'll just go through these quickly. You'll see me talking, but sadly I can't remember exactly what I said. So we're going through all of what we were doing here through transfers, ins and outs. So what I show you here now is I've made a couple of tweaks to the tactic maybe. I'm not 100% sure. As I said, this was shot a little while ago. Yeah, it looks like I said I've turned shoot on sight off, and nothing else has really changed. I think this is when I go back, and I've just changed the wide centre backs to aim crosses to the centre. I then just go through showing you how well we've done in the friendlies. Some good results, some bad results for you all together. And then as you can see there, we have a really good win in the first round of the Pokal. And then I'm just saying about we have Hanover in our first game and then Schalke in the second game, and it looks like we're about to get into the first game here. So against Hanover, so we thought saying about our new left wing back, brought him in as I think he's a wonder kid, and a few of the youngsters I was saying I think on the bench, so some players we might be selling, some players might be staying. So as I was saying, I usually do, so it looks like Hanover are playing a 4-2-3-1. We are sticking to our 5-3-2. And then we get straight into the game here. To our encouragement like we do. We have the first highlight. Eric loses it out on this right hand side. We don't manage to win it back. So Hanover looking like they're in to break, but we do intercept it. We then spread it out to Senga, who can't quite find the middle, so Eric now collects it back to Fawn, gives it to Kennett. Nikolic. Senga to try again, whips it in low, this time can't find Javier. We just battle hard again to win it back. Highlights still continuing. Thorne, lovely ball over to Eric. Eric, who tries to put it, should have wellied it, or crossed the keeper, looks like I say there, to put us 1-0 up, but he doesn't. Again, we shout out a little bit more of encouragement. Finally, we get another highlight ball over the top. No penalty. That's what I'm complaining about. But we've still won the ball back, and Jetty has it. He finds Philippe to Nikolic. Back to Philippe. Nikolic has it now. Tries to spread the ball out wide. Ball into Kennett, who could probably play it across the Caesar, which he does. Takes the deflection off the goalkeeper into Javier's feet. And I think this is going to be an offside goal. We're not too sure yet. And yes, it is disallowed. Actually, yeah, it is offside. Not very happy with that first half. Seems we're dominating but not winning. So I do a bit of the annoyed team talk, and we have a highlight straight away with Hanover. trying to break down our left hand side. We're doing well to pressure them, but for some reason whoever that was in the middle just lost track, but we do win the back. I think that was Philippe in the middle, wins the back and finds Kennett, but nothing comes from that, and it's straight away another Hanover highlight. Hadji flaps it and we clear it off the line. And never highlight, but Hadji has that safe. It looks like it might be one of our build-up plays. So Hadji plays it out to Jetty, finds Jensen out on that right hand side. He takes his time, plays it back to Jetty, finds Philippe in the middle. Nice little triangles here between those three, with Eric coming deep. Eric with a bursting run finds Kennett, who finds Caesar, plays a lovely ball through. Who can't quite get it, but we then play a nice ball in towards Kennett, who I think hits it straight at the goalkeeper. And it looks like I'm starting to get a little bit frustrated now. But we've won the ball, and then Xavier can't keep it. He does do a good tackle there, just doesn't follow it up, and again he probably could have got a tackle in there, doesn't follow up. So now Hanover have it out on this left hand side, but Jetty deals with it nicely. Plays it back to Philippe, he plays it up to Eric, who goes on another little run, finds Kennett, who does a through ball to Caesar. I think Caesar plays this across, takes a wicked deflection, and we have headed it over. I'm still getting annoyed at my players that we just can't find the back of the net. But Eric has it now. Curls one right in the top bins. And I think I'm saying, like, how can he score a curling fantastic goal like that, but sometimes he can't shoot when he's clear through on goal. You're good at lip reading, you might be able to tell what I'm saying. I'm not, and I can't remember what I'm saying, because I had filmed this episode a little while ago. So you just got round to getting around to editing it, and noticed that the sound was not great, or there is no sound on this video. Just deciding what I'm trying to do here. Substitute wise, some of them are obvious, some of them I wasn't too sure about. The right back, and if it's worth taking the risk, I was thinking to myself of bringing some of the younger players, less experienced players, onto the pitch. We win the ball back. Henry tries to play it up to everybody, doesn't. Bit of a mistake from both of our players, and we got away with that one there. So I decided to go to the defensive tactic with the last few minutes left, seeing if we can hold on. Jesse has it, finds Philippe, through to Jetty, out to can't remember the young right back's name now, but he lost it anyway. Philippe finds Henry. Henry finds a lovely throw to Ben, who crosses it great into Javier to make it 2-0. I decided, let's just stick with the defensive tactic. We're 2-0 up. Happy with the overall performance. Eric wins it. Out to the right back. Jetty, nice little triangle with Thorne. Does a great ball at the top. Javier tries to find Caesar in the middle, and it's a fantastic save from their goalkeeper. With not long left of the half the game. And Eric finally takes it, comes in, and they're now about to break out, but that is the full-time whistle, and we do win 2-0 in our first game of the new season at Hanover. So I think now I just do my usual bit at the end and zoom to the next game. Welcome back everyone to the second game of today's episode. It's at home against Schalke. We had a good start with that 2-0 win, and then I'm just going through some injuries that we picked up. So we did pick up a big injury to our main man up front, and also Philippe picked up a knock as well, which gave Miguel a chance to play in, and also Bruno up front, which I'm just saying I think here all about. And then we should get into the game, which is about to happen now. Yep, here we go. We start clicking into it. We get to play Schalke in our second game. I have to select a few numbers, so we just do that here. Again, I can't completely remember what I'm saying and talking about here. Like I said, I've shot this a little while ago, and just noticing that now that I'm editing it, that the microphone wasn't working. So here we go, playing our 5-3-2, and Schalke, I think I do mention going, oh, they've changed their formation to a 4-2-3-1 with Nico in their back two. And then we get straight into this game. Schalke is really I think I say a little bit of our bogey team is late. And let's see what happens with us. So there's a highlight, I think starts with Schalke. They've hoofed it long, but we've won it. Eric's brought it down, plays it out to Sanga, finds Kennett, who puts a lovely ball across the keeper and into the bottom corner, and he puts us 1-0 up. I think I'm waiting for VAR or anything. I'm not. No, I'm quite happy with it. Because he's onside. And I think I say a bit of a poor keeping. But a great start for us there, putting us 1-0 up. And then it's another highlight. We win the ball. Miguel wins the ball, finds Jensen, cuts inside. Thought he was about to leave it there, but he doesn't. Thorn then comfortably just plays it back to Jetty, finds Nikolic into Kennett, who tries to do a through ball, it doesn't work, and then lucky enough the defender slips up and Caesar pounces on it and bangs it straight into the back of the net, and he puts us 2-0 up under 10 minutes. As you can see, I've sat back because I'm feeling a little bit relaxed, quite happy with how things are going at the moment. Never highlight comes, goal kick from Schalke, but we win the ball, lands to Bruno, who loses the ball, and Schalke now building, but got it covered well with Miguel, who finds Eric into Thorn, back out to Miguel, out to Eric, out to Jensen, who plays it back to Miguel. Jensen has it now. Miguel, Thorn, lovely ball into Kennett, who does a through ball to Caesar, who goes a little bit wide, cuts it back for Sanga, and he hits straight at the goalkeeper to push out. And we have a corner kick here from Eric to whip one in to the back post. And again, Schalke won the ball, but it's another corner for us. This time I think it's Kennett to take it, whips it in, can't find anyone again, and the highlight ends. We have a highlight again straight away. Free kick, keeper punches out to their main threat of Edwards, but we seem to handle it quite nicely. Just trying to get back into position. Good tackling from Miguel. He plays out to Sanga. He bursts up the line, plays it into Caesar. He finds Bruno, who nips past his defender and slots it in the bottom corner, but I'm sure he's offside, so I'm not really celebrating. The players aren't celebrating, so it is offside. Corner kick, back post, tries to find Nikolic, and Nikolic headers it wide there. Highlight from Schalke. We win the ball back with Caesar, who plays it comfortably back to Hadji. He finds Nikolic, finds Senga. He tries to whip the ball over to Caesar, doesn't quite make it, wins the second ball though. Back to Caesar. Caesar, poor touch there and loses it, but we've battled hard to win it back. It's a lofted ball. The keeper has got that quite comfortable in the end. And he's tried to play an early ball, but our defence is there ready. Bruno has it. He finds Jensen out on the right hand side. He tries to do defenders, whips the ball in towards Caesar. Nothing of it. But Senga has a shot. And I think just Bruno just gets in the way, because I'm pretty sure that's a shot from Senga. And it puts us 3-0 up. Yeah, it's definitely a shot, and there's quick reactions there from Bruno to wrap his left foot around it and put it into the back of net. So we're 3-0 up before half time at the moment. Can't remember if we had any more goals. So a highlight there happens here for Schalke. But we win it back nicely, and Fawn has it to Nikolic, out to Jetty. Great ball out to Jensen, who finds Eric, who does probably overhit, does a bit of a poor touch there. I lean forward now, just hoping that we don't concede before half time, and we do, to Collins Edwards goal. So I'm a little bit annoyed that we have conceded, probably because I know what this game does. You can be dominating completely 3-0 up, they get a goal back before half time, and it completely switches in the second half, and they bring it back to a draw or even a win, which has happened to us against Schalke a couple of times. But we go in at half time 3-1 up, probably dominating possession quite comfortably there, and on XG, so I think we should go on to win this one. That's what I'm thinking to myself. Then I'm looking at a few players thinking, did we sell him to them? I think in this video I do say I'll go back and check. In the original video when I was speaking, I did think I'll go back and check if we did sign him or not, sell him or not. I completely forget. To just tell the players there's been a good half, just to keep it up. And there's a highlight straight at the start of the first half where we won the ball back nicely, then we just gave it away, but we tried to battle hard to get the ball back, and they nearly score. It's just a great save from Hadji. There's me shaking my head, getting annoyed that typical FM, they probably don't deserve to score that second, but they nearly did. And then nothing comes from the corner highlight. But I think it's just non-stop highlights maybe for Schalke coming up. But we have got the ball this time, so it's Jensen into Eric, who plays it into Kennett, who finds Sanga, bursting into the box, and then he does a woeful shot, and I'm annoyed because I'm thinking he should have just passed. Shouldn't be shooting there. Should be looking for the pass. And then I look at making some changes because Eric is tiring, so we bring on David for Eric. And then I think we just do some changes at the right back. I don't think Jensen was having a very good game. And we get a corner kick, we whip it in from Kennett, and was unlucky with the header, and it's gone over. I think that was from Nikolic. Highlight now here for Schalke. We clear it up quite nicely with Jetty, who hoofs it up to Bruno, but can't quite get onto it. And the highlight still is continuing for Schalke. They do a lovely through ball to Edwards, who puts it wide, and I'm quite relieved to see him put that wide, because I thought if they score a second there, it could be scary times for us. But Miguel wins the header, we lose it out, but then David picks it up, because I think thanks to Fawn winning it in the middle of the park. Bit of a mess up here, but somehow we come out with it. Kennett plays out to Sanga, Caesar into Kennett. Kennett tries to put the ball in, just can't get past that first man. And then it gives Schalke the chance to counter us. But we do manage to get a little foot in there, and it goes back to Hadji's hand quite safely. And then I was so fuming here with Miguel. Didn't understand what was going on there, so I just didn't worry because the highlight had ended. I then went to defensive tactic, thinking we need to just hold on to this 3-1 win. And looked at making some more changes because Kennett was tiring. I think I even take off Thorn here. I'm trying to remember now. Yeah, we do take off Thorn. I can't remember if I do make any other changes. I think I just leave it as is. Oh no, I do give Pablo another run out for Nikolic. And then I say we just wait for the time to go down, and hopefully this ends with a victory for us, which it does. We end with a 3-1 win over Schalke, which I was really happy with. Don't look like I am, but I was really happy with this result because I know they did the double on us last season. So just do tell the players it was a good win for us. Just having a look at Stuttgart's victory there, where they won 4-0, because I think they won the previous game 6-1 or something like that. So I'm just saying like how well their goal how good their goal difference is. Saying they will probably be a threat this season, so we need to keep up with them if we can. Keep getting those wins. Have a look at the scheduling. So now look how good a start we've had, even with the friend is. Just checking where we were in the Champions League, just to let you know we actually didn't have to go through the qualifiers. We went straight into the league phase. And to say that we got Kaiserslautern next in the Puckle, who I think caused an upset, as what I may have said there as well. In the previous round, or I think they beat Leipzig. Can't remember now if that's who they beat. But I said we're going to probably come round somewhere around there, is what I was saying, I think, for the next few games, seeing what happens. I Yeah, just trying to decide where the best fixture was to come back for. In the end, I don't know if even I came back for any of these ones. But yeah, I think that's where I start to wrap it up. Have a little look at the tactic. And not sure what I'm talking about here and why I'm showing you the squad again. Like I said, I do apologise that I don't remember what I've done. But here I think I'm about to wrap it all up, so I will wrap up as well here. So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, leave a comment and subscribe, and we'll catch you again soon.